Hey, how's it going, YouTube? It's Ryan here. Today, we're going to talk about how to get people to like you. That's what today's video is about. Okay, so let's talk about what you need to do to get people to like you. It could be for romantic, it could be for non-romantic. The whole idea is to be attractive, right? Isn't that what you want? Maybe not attractive, but just liked, right? And the irony of all this, I'm going to go on a little mini tangent here, is that the more you do things to get yourself or get people to like you, the more you'll have people hate you. And let me explain what that means. It means that a lot of the reason why people will like you in the first place is because you're conforming, right? And that sounds like a really bad thing, right? You're a conformist. Conformity sounds bad. Sounds old and generic and just so government. But the whole idea is that if you are conforming, people will like you, right? And the reason why is because people like people similar to them. You know, for me, in my business and what I do, I find marketers very interesting. People who market, people who sell for a living. I find fitness interesting. You know, these things that I find interesting because they are similar to me or have similar likes. People who are into, like, say, tattoos, or people who are into baseball, people who are into, I'm just trying to think of some other stuff, racing, rice rocket cars. I can kind of relate a little bit, but I don't care for them. People who like Harry Potter, I just don't care. It's just not that I don't like them. It's not that I hate them. It's just I'm indifferent to it. I don't care. It's not my cup of tea, right? So, and that's really what gets people to like you. Because really, when you look at liking people or getting people to like you, is them finding something similar, seeing a piece of them in you, right? Or, excuse me, as another person seeing themselves in you, or some sort of relation to you. There's a high relation to it, and one of the easiest ways to do this is to find commonality, right? But I mean, this is actually, you know, without being mechanical, because this is the truth, you know, because I try to learn mechanical techniques to get people to like me, or to sort of understand what it means for people to like me. The truth about liking people or getting people to like you has a lot to do with how much you like other people. I know this sounds odd, but this is actually the truth. It's people. When you like more people will like you. So if you are me, or have a similarity to me where you're antisocial, kind of introverted, have some social anxiety, you're gonna find that you don't like a lot of people. And one of the reasons why you don't like a lot of people, well, because here's my opinion, here's my truth, is I'm scared and I'm afraid to connect with people, because connecting with people is scary. I'm afraid they're gonna see me. I'm afraid of being rejected, I guess. That's definitely for sure. I'm afraid of rejection. But see, if you can open yourself up to like somebody else, or give people the benefit of the doubt, right? Think about the people you really dislike. I'm sure there are people in your life you don't like. Maybe some certain family members that get on your nerves, like you hate them, or maybe someone in politics, right? Or someone in the sports, right? Or team you don't like, right? And the truth is, you can like anybody, or anybody will like you if they just get to know you, right? And the truth is, you're just never going to get to know everybody. Like, you're never going to really get to know. I mean, I guess you kind of get to know me through these videos. You know, I guess that's actually what it is. Like, there's very few people that are going to watch more than one of my videos, right? Of all the people that watch my channel, right, there's probably less than 100 people, right, that actually watch more than 2 of my videos, or something like that. And I'm bringing this up because it sounds so simple, but really what it is you have to invite people into your life, and you have to like them, right? Or you don't have to like them, you have to give people a chance. Or not even like them, it's almost like you have to give people no judgment, no expectation, right? They're a person, they're in front of you, you know. Maybe if you find a way to relate to them, but you don't have to try. Now, to kind of caveat into this and kind of take this a step further, I know that one of the things that this is contradictory towards is when people talk about like being needy, right? So, like, I say there's a girl you like and you're trying to pursue them, and then they end up not liking you. The truth is, they will like you if you annoy them enough, because what you find out is the people that are most annoying are the people you end up liking the most. And it's weird how that works, But the reason why is because of proximity. Someone's close to you, like physically close to you, and also frequency. The more they talk to you, because after a while, you start to miss them. And I don't know what that is. I forget, there's some sort of human psychology or human characteristic about that. But that's how you get people to like you. How to get anyone to like you. How to get anyone the simplest way to summarize this video is the easiest way to get people to like you is to like them. Really, just to be interested in other people, right? And kind of going back to what I said earlier about being introverted and antisocial, like the tendency of how I am. Well, you're afraid to connect. You're afraid to show yourself. You're afraid that they're going to see the things that you doubt in yourself, right? And they're not going to accept you. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think that people that are the most confident, you know, they just don't care. I mean, they don't even, it's not even like I don't give a fuck care, or I don't give a shit care. It's really more like I'm cool with where I'm at, and I'm just doing whatever I'm doing, and whatever. Hi. You know, there's no expectation, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, whereas with me, or someone who has some a little bit antisocial, social anxiety kind of feelings, a lot of it's because you're stuck in your own head. You're overanalyzing a lot of what is, you're overanalyzing what it is that what you're perceiving. And you're like, for me, I know one thing I do is I always have a tendency to think that I can overthink about what's in someone else's mind. Like I mean, of course, you know, I think to some degree we all can read body language no matter what. And as you get older, you get sort of better at it. Especially if you're really into the whole selling and stuff like that. You get better at reading body language, but still you're never 100% accurate, never. You know, and you have to remember that even though you're trying to judge someone else's body language, you're never going to be always dead on. You're going to have a good sense, right? You're going to have a good feeling. And I think that's the thing that upsets people, because I used to get this thing that used to happen to me. People used to get upset at me, friends, because I would assume all these things about them. And that's kind of like, and what that is judgment. And nobody likes negative judgment, right? Or something that's even remotely close to negative, right? Or just even tiny bit close. Because negativity, you know, we like to believe the best in ourselves, even if we, you know, have some sort of negativity about ourselves. The thing is that we have this thing where if we hear something that we kind of believe about ourselves that's negative, and then we hear someone else accuse us of that, we get ridiculously offensive, right? Because, and this is not always true, but in lots of ways, when we get excessively defensive, it almost affirms it's true. Now, that's not literally true. It's really more about perceptually true, if that makes any sense. Like, the reason why someone will get defensive over something that's true about them that they're trying to deny is because they're afraid that it might be true, you know? They think that maybe that is what people think of them, and that they're working so hard to get rid of this feeling, right? But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Click like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And I'll see you all on the next video.